called linear application. Okay, I want you to realize that linear application is really what we've already been doing, except now it is in word problems. We're still solving, we just have words. Okay, the words are the confusing part. Okay, and I totally get that. So we have linear application. Application just means apply to the real world. So let's get started. It says the length of each side of a square is increased by 3 centimeters. So we see that from here to here, right? And it says the perimeter of the new square. So this is your new square, is 40 centimeters more than twice the length of each side of the original square. So this is our original. Don't worry, we're going to break that up one piece at a time in just a second. So it says find the dimensions of the original square. So I'm looking for x because I want to know what this is. So one step at a time, we're going to start here because all this is telling us is the difference between the two squares. So it says the perimeter of the new square. Y'all, how do you find perimeter? Add up all the sides. Okay, yeah, we add all the sides. So if this is x plus 3, this is x plus 3. If this is x plus 3, this is x plus 3. So I'm going to add all the sides. X plus 3 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So is, I want you to realize the word is means equals in word problems. So equals. Okay, we're going to take this one step at a time also. 40 centimeters more. What do y'all think that means for an equation? Add 40. That's exactly right. So plus 40. So I'm going to bring that over here. But what am I adding forward? 40, not forward. 42. It says twice the length of the original square. I kind of skipped some words because I feel like they throw me off. So twice the length of the original square. What's the length of the original? X. So 2 times x, which is just 2x. Are there any questions with how I got that? Okay, when I'm telling you the 2x, because it says twice the length of the original square. So twice means 2 times, and x is the original square length. Okay? So knowing that, now does it look just like a problem we did last week?
Yeah, don't you just put a line in between?
Yep, we're going to draw our line, and we're going to solve. So knowing this, you have to simplify the left side first. So what's x plus x plus x plus x? 4x. Plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Plus 12 equals 2x plus 40. So y'all have been in here long enough to know, what do I want to move first? The 2x. I like to move my smallest variable first. So minus 2x on both sides. Okay, this cancels, and 4x minus 2x is 2x. Bring down my 12 and down my 40. So I'm going to subtract 12. So we get 2x equals 28. You're exactly right. Not by 12.
No, 2.
2. I knew what you meant. And, x equals 14. You're exactly right. Okay, hold on. We don't need to find the perimeter. It gave us the perimeter. So this is where things get important, because some equations ask for some things different. So yeah, x equals 14, but if I'm asking you a word problem, I need word answers. Okay? So you need to be a little more. So it says find the dimensions of the original square. Well, x is the dimensions. What is x equals? 14. 14 what? 14 miles, for 14 millimeters, 14 centimeters. So 14 centimeters by 14 centimeters is the dimensions of my square.
There's not going to be a lot of this, right?
Huh?
We're like not, whenever the next test comes, there's not going to be a lot of this, right?
This is, that's a funny question. Your assessment is over this on Wednesday.
Okay.
And don't worry, the ones on your assessment are not the hardest ones, I promise. We are nice when we make things. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Okay, the next one says the sides of a triangle are 3 consecutive odd integers. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple things here. What does consecutive mean? Like in a row. Yeah, back to back. I like saying back to back. So what are integers? Do y'all know what the fancy word, what integers just means what?
Positive and negative numbers.
Just numbers, yeah.
Numbers. Negative, positive.
Yeah. So it's just a number. Okay. So knowing that, we have a triangle. And it's telling us that the perimeter is 147 inches. So we know perimeter is 147. Find the length of each side. So 3 consecutive odd integers. Give me an odd number. 7. What's the next odd number?
9.
How do you get from 7 to 9?
You
Add what? Add 2. So yes, 2 is an even number. I feel like that throws people off because we're dealing with odd. But odd numbers are just like even numbers. They're every other number, which is plus 2, right? So if we're doing consecutive, we need to build up. Hold on. I need all my pretty colors. Sorry.
need some colors.
I'm special. Okay, so X is going to be my first odd number. Okay, so how would I get to my next odd number? Plus 2. So X plus 2 equals my second odd number. And we need one more. So what do you think would get me to the next one?
X plus 4.
X plus 4. You're exactly right. Because we need it to be 2 more than the second one. Well, plus 2 plus another 2 would be plus 4. Now, I want you to realize these are your triangle side lengths. So we have X, X plus 2, and X plus 4.
Sorry, I zoned out. Wait, what happened again?
Okay, we're finding the 3 consecutive odd numbers. Okay, and they're the sides of our triangle. So we're just going to pick X for our first number. How would you get to the next odd number? Well, X plus 2, because odd numbers are 2 numbers apart. So then if we did get to the third one, we would do plus 2 again. Well, 2 plus 2 is 4. So this will get you 3 odd numbers in a row.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now to find perimeter, we add all the sides. So X plus 2 plus X plus 4 equals, what did it tell us the perimeter is?
147.
147. Okay, so let's simplify. So you were right. How many X's? Somebody jumped ahead. 3. And then what's 2 plus 4?
6.
So now what do I do? Subtract 6 from both sides. And I get 3x equals 141. And then what did you say?
Divide both sides by 3.
Divide both sides by 3. And I get x equals what? 47. Is that an odd number?
Yeah.
So is it working for us so far?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so always check your work like that. Such a simple way. Okay, so 47 what?
47 inches.
Inches. So I know that my first side length is 47 inches. Now, what's my second one? Well, what's 47 plus 2?
49. And the next one will be
And what's 47 plus 4?
51.
There's your answer. Are those 3 consecutive odd numbers?
Yes.
Then we did it right. Okay, you could also check your work by just by adding them. 47 plus 49 plus 51, because the perimeter should be 147. Did it work? Yes. Okay. So remember, the important thing here is always rereading that last sentence that tells us what it's asking for. Because if we just wrote 47, did we get the whole answer right? No, because it asks for all three sides. So you do have to pay attention to what it's asking of us. Okay, so let's look at the next two. I like these two. I think they're super simple because really the sentence tells you the equation. Okay, so let's look at this one. It says the number 45, well, we can write 45 is means equals 25% of what number? Now, when we're dealing with percents, don't we usually multiply? Like if you're trying to find a discount or something, you're going to multiply, right? Okay, so this, we know this is going to be multiplication. But can I plug a percent into an equation?
Yes.
I can, but what do I have to do to the percent? Yes, I have to move my decimal. So I need to move my decimal to the left twice. 1, 2, and this becomes 0.25 of the unknown number. It says what number? How do we get x by itself? Divide. Yeah, we're going to divide by 0.25. What I do on one side, I do on the other. And I get 45 divided by 0.25. It gives me 180. Now, again, we had a word problem, so we need what kind of answers? Word answers. So 45 is 25% of 180.
Will the percent always have the X?
Huh?
Will the percent always have the X?
No. It depends on where it says what number. So, like, look at this next one. It says the number is 87.2 is, the number 87.2 is, sorry, I put the is in the wrong spot. What percent? We don't know what, so that's going to be our X, 436. Do you see what I'm saying, Jose?
Yeah.
Okay. So knowing this, how are we going to get X by itself? Divide. We're going to divide both sides by 436. X equals 87.2 divide 436 is 0.2. Now, if it asks me for percent, do I say it's 0.2%? What do I do to that? Can't we just move the decimal back over to the right now? I mean, well, technically that's multiplying by 100. Okay, you can do either way. Okay, so it's 20%. So 87.2 is 20% of 436. Okay, so Jose, you had a good question. I want you to realize if it said what number is 20% of 436, we would have said X equals the percent times the number. Does that make sense? So your X can be anywhere. It's wherever it says what number, what percent. Whatever our unknown is where that goes.